Let's talk about dairy. Dairy, I have a love-hate relationship with. I love cheeses and I love milk and I love the fats that are in it. But there's a real big problem in America with how we pasteurize and produce mass amounts of milk. If you're experiencing issues like lactose intolerant, upset stomach after dairy, if you think that dairy is the cause of some different symptoms in your body, more than likely you're not allergic to dairy. You're allergic to the way they process dairy and the ultra pasteurization of dairy. Dairy is not as evil as we've made it out to be. The real evil comes from the people who have found a way to mass produce it. I don't think they intentionally do it, but what they're doing is they're, just like I talked about with gluten, our body needs certain bacterias in the gut to break down and digest and then absorb the nutrients from dairy. What happens in the ultra pasteurization and pasteurization process is they boil the milk to a point that it kills all the bad bacteria, but then it kills all the good bacteria too. So when you drink milk, it's like a foreign substance to the body and it doesn't know how to break it down. So you're really not getting a whole lot of health advantages out of the way we produce dairy. So don't feel like there's no way out of this. There is a way out of this. You can drink raw milk. I drink raw milk. I also drink organic A2 milk as well. That's a different story, but I drink raw milk, not all the time because it's very expensive and it spoils kind of fast. You have to go to health food stores to buy it, and it'll be labeled not for human consumption because that's how they legally get around selling it. But think about this. We had raw milk for thousands of years and we didn't have any problems with it. But all of a sudden, here and there, a few people get sick from raw milk. And don't take my word for this. Please research everything. But just understand that dairy was not so evil and there wasn't that much bacteria in it. But we found a way to mass produce it and guarantee people can't get sick from it by killing the bad bacteria, but then also killing the good bacteria. So the body doesn't know how to digest dairy without those good bacteria in your gut. So you can fix that with one, drinking raw milk, which still has the good bacteria in it, or two, probiotics and prebiotics. But if you feel like you're struggling with that, just think about the fact that, do you have the good bacteria in your gut to digest that milk? And if you don't, how are you going to fix that? And it doesn't always have to be cut it out. That's something I'm going to try to talk about a lot. Is always the answer is, oh, I can't drink milk because my tummy gets upset. Well, that's not always the answer. You can find ways around it, but we have to go back to God's design in a lot of this, and we have to go back and think about, how did God design it for us on this earth, and what are we doing to screw that up? And that's going to be the key thing I talk about a lot in these talks.